Hey BL, holy shit, retirement. Which I guess it shouldn't be so surprising because I've got so much gray hair that's popped into my head, and I guess that shows us that time's marching on, right? And I'm supposed to turn in this video like a couple of days ago, and I've wanted to say so much, and I've wanted to really give this thought, and then I awkwardly talk at this phone, and then turn it off and do it again. So I'm just gonna go for it. But there's so much that I do want to say that I'm not going to be able to fit in. The one thing that I do want the takeaway to be is you were inspiring. You were the most inspiring teacher that I ever had. I liked all my teachers. I liked them for the most part. But I really liked you. And the reason was you taught to inspire. You believed in what you taught. And you didn't teach to a test. You taught, you recognized different assets in each of us, and you played up to those assets. You gave us what we wanted to hear, and you learned to inspire us, which in turn made us want to learn more. And as we've grown into adults, I can look back at those times, and you taught me how to learn, which is a pretty big deal. And I have to thank you so much for that. Everybody always said BL is the hardest teacher. She's going to fail you. If you get three uh, marks on your paper, she's going to fail you. Um, and I know I had more than three mistakes on my paper because I write now, and my editors basically hate me every day. Whenever I turn something in, they have it marked to death, spelling, commas. So I know that when I was in 11th grade, I must have done much, much worse. But you saw something different. You didn't focus on that. You focused on the other things that made me me. And I appreciate that. Um, and and I look at like 20 years ago is when I graduated, and you taught, I guess, 8 years maybe before I got there, maybe 4 or 5 years, I think, is what you taught before I got there. And so you just had so many students that went through your doors, and I think about how many people you actually touched and inspired, and it's a ton. It really is a ton. And I know that I appreciate it. I've been on this thread with a lot of your students on Facebook, and I see what they say about you. Everybody really appreciates you, and that's a big deal because people don't typically appreciate their teachers. And you were always my favorite. So I can't wait to see what you do next in your life. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Um, Next time in Burnsville, I hope I get to see you because you'll have some free time now. And thanks for everything.